The next question, the member for Oshawa.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. I am proud that after years of advocating for my bill to remove tolls from the 412 and 418, we were finally able to make that happen. But we can't stop there. The region of Durham and I have called for the removal of tolls from the provincially owned portion of the 407. The government says that they're, quote, in conversation with the 407 to remove the tolls and consider a buyback. However, the owners of the 407 say the government has, quote, not engaged in any discussions with us regarding a potential sale of the 407 ETR, end quote. So what is the truth? Has this government started discussions with the 407 to eliminate tolls?
Minister of Transportation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Let's just make it clear. When the NDP and that member from Durham had the opportunity to vote to remove the tolls off the 412 and 418, what did she do? What did the NDP do? What did the Liberals do? They voted against that, Mr. Speaker. That's a shame. That's not the only thing they voted against.
Government side, come to order.
When it comes to removing $120, the sticker validation fee off of vehicles, cars, or trucks, what did that member do? What did the NDP and Liberals do? They voted against it. When it came to removing 10 cents a litre off of our gas tax and cutting that and removing that to put more money into the pockets of hardworking people in this province, what did the NDP do? What did the Liberals do?
Response.
They voted against that, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Everything we do is to support the hardworking families in this province, especially Durham region,
Response.
which I would hope that member would support to remove the tolls off of.
The supplementary question.
The government is trying to sell the story that they are looking into buying back the 407, yet there is no evidence that they're doing any such thing. I would like to remind the Premier and this minister that Ontario owns the 407 East portion, the only provincial highway to have tolls. If the government were serious about removing tolls on Ontario's highways, they would remove the tolls on the provincial portion of Highway 407. People in Durham region will be travelling for the holiday season, and those families are going to start the new year with big 407 bills. So will the Premier support the people of Durham region today and remove the unfair tolls from the 407 East?
Yeah.
Members will please take their seats. Minister of Transportation.
Mr. Speaker, when those families are travelling on the 412, 418, they'll know one thing, that it was this government that stood up for the residents of Durham and voted to remove the tolls off that portion. And guess what? The people of Durham, I sure hope they know that that member over there couldn't stand up and support this government and our position to remove those tolls. In fact, when we introduced the Get It Done Act, we put forward a legislative provisions to deny any other government that would ever want to put a toll on a highway the right to do so. And what did the NDP and Liberals do? They voted against that, Mr. Speaker. All they want to do is vote to increase taxes on consumers, on drivers across this province. Everything that we have done, especially in Durham region. The removal of 412 and 418, I'm sure my colleagues will make sure the
Minister, please take his seat.